Today I will be showing you how to install a green machine solar attic roof vent. And as always, remember that all steps will be linked in the description below, minute per minute, to make things as easy as possible for you. Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel, Aurum Roofing at aurumroofing.com, where we provide you with the best instructional how-to roofing and informative videos for all your roofing needs. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing to our channel for more roofing instructional how-to videos like this one. Let's get started. Notice how the green machine solar box comes with a circular trace. Make sure to cut that out and bring it with you on the roof. This will be one of the first things that you'll need for this project. Assuming that you've already been into your attic and checked for water lines, AC ducts, or other obstacles that may interfere with where you want the vent to be placed, install a nail or screw through the roof as your center point. Do not step on it. Step 1. Use your flat bar to pull all roofing nails from your work area. Here your work area is considered to be a 2 by 4 foot area around your center point. Total nails should be approximately 12 to 16 nails. Make sure to take your time on this step and get every nail in that area because it'll just make things a lot easier. Step 2. Ask your kids to lend you their sidewalk chalk to trace out your full circle cutout. One thing you should know is that this vent does not come with a battery pack, meaning that it doesn't work in the shade or at night. It only works in direct sunlight, so you should take full advantage of this vent by facing it south or where your roof gets the most sun. Step 3. From your center point, chalk mark a half circle with a 9-inch radius. This is where your actual roofing materials will be cut at. Step 4. Begin to cut your full circle trace mark. Notice how I started with a circular saw. This way it's easier to get my Sawzall into the plywood to make the actual circle cut. Hey guys, here is a pro tip I want to share with you. This vent, we all know it's solar, obviously. But let's say in the near future, you decide to switch to an electric fan. Well, it's a good idea to install this vent near a rafter, also known as a 2 by 6. Doing this gives you the option to switch from a solar to an electric, because the rafter is where you want to place or hang your wiring and all your thermostat equipment that the electric fan requires. Step 5. Now we will be cutting the half circle. You do not cut through the plywood. This you will use your hook blade to cut only through your shingles. Once you reach rows 2, go straight down to row 4 on both sides and do not cut the shingle on row number 5. Step 6. Now you are ready to install your vent. Slide the shingles in through rows number 1 through 4 and make sure that the vent is centered directly above your cutout hole. The way that you know you've installed your vent the proper way is that the vent on one side has wires that are coming out of the vent. Make sure that side is on the bottom side, not on the top, because water can go in through those wires. So make sure that your vent is facing with the wires down. Step 7. If you're not a professional and you don't do this every day, I recommend you not skipping this step. It's very important to avoid a roof leak. What I want you to do here is I want you to grab one shingle. Doesn't matter the color because you're actually not going to see this shingle. This shingle is your starter shingle that's going to be placed vertically, directly underneath the flashing. So it's going to be sandwiched between the flashing and the actual plywood, the roof. What this is doing, it's extending the flashing of the vent. Just in case if you can apply the seal all the way to the back with your caulk gun, at least you have the starter shingle there extending the flashing, which is going to help you prevent a roof leak. Again, make sure that you install your vertical starter shingle on both sides of the vent. If you would like more tips on venting your attic or other how-to roof venting videos that we've made, check out the cards above because I will link them there for you. Step 8. Try to install a minimum of 3 nails per vertical side of the vent. Then I want you to apply seal to the far perimeter edge of the vent's flashing. Once that's done, reinstall the 12 to 15 roofing nails that you had originally pulled out from step number 1, or also known as the 2x4 area. Make sure to also apply seal to all the old nail holes left on the reused shingles. That way you could avoid any possible roof leaks. What I like most about this vent compared to all the other solar vents out there is that this vent, it gives you the flexibility to move the panel away from the vent. For example, let's say directly above that vent there is a big tree, and 10 feet away you have direct sunlight. Well, you can install it right there in the shaded area and actually move the panel and just bolt it onto your roof in another location, and it's still actually powering that vent. That's really cool. Another thing is that let's say you want to keep the panel on top of the vent, it gives you the flexibility to actually move it up and down, left and right. I mean, you can face it wherever you'd like to get as much sunlight as possible. That's my favorite feature thing about this vent compared to all the other vents. And also it's actually made out of metal too. So that's all I have for you guys. I hope that this was a helpful video. I hope you guys learned something today. If there's any questions, any comments that you guys have, please feel free to leave them below. And we will see you guys on the next one with our next how-to video. Thank you.